There's a question you've probably never asked out loud, but it lives in you. Quietly, constantly. Why do I feel so much? You notice things other people walk right past. The flicker of pain behind someone's smile. The tension in a room no one else seems to feel. The heaviness that settles in your chest when nothing even happened to you. And you've wondered if something is wrong with you. Why you can't just brush things off. Why small moments hit you like earthquakes. Why you're still replaying a conversation from 3 days ago that everyone else has forgotten. You've been told 100 times to calm down, to stop being so sensitive, to not take things so personally. Like there's a switch inside you that you keep forgetting to flip. Like feeling deeply is a mistake you keep choosing to make. And sometimes late at night you wonder if they're right. Maybe you are too much. Maybe you are too emotional. Maybe everyone else knows something about living that you somehow missed. But what if none of that is true? What if there's a reason you feel this way? What if science has been studying people like you for decades? And what if it turns out you were never broken at all? Stay with me. This may change everything you believe about yourself. Subscribe to Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior is explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives finally come to light. Let's get into it. Before we go deeper, drop your city in the comments. New York, Toronto, London, wherever you're watching from, and one word for how being this sensitive feels. Let me tell you what may be happening inside you. In 1991, a research psychologist named Dr. Elaine Aron started noticing something. About 10 to 20% of the population seemed to experience life differently, more intensely, more deeply. Not because they were weak or flawed, but because their brains may be wired to process the world at a deeper level. She called this trait sensory processing sensitivity, and 3 decades of research suggests it's real. It's biological, and it may explain everything you've ever felt but couldn't understand. If you have this trait, your nervous system may take in more information than the average person. Sounds that others ignore may feel loud to you. Lights that others don't notice may drain you. Emotions that others brush off may hit you like waves. You're not imagining that the world feels like too much. Your brain may literally be absorbing more of it. Every detail, every shift, every unspoken thing, and there's no off switch. This is why you see things others miss. The way someone's smile doesn't reach their eyes. The slight pause before they answer a question. The tension they're trying to hide. You catch all of it, and you don't just notice it. You feel it. Their sadness becomes your sadness. Their anxiety becomes your anxiety. Their pain moves into your body like it belongs there. Psychologists call this emotional contagion. It's the way emotions can spread from one person to another. Research suggests that highly sensitive people may experience this more intensely than others. Your brain may have stronger mirror neuron activity, which means when someone near you feels something, your brain may literally mirror that feeling. This is why you leave social situations feeling empty, not because you're antisocial, but because you've been absorbing everyone else's emotional weight, and nobody taught you how to put it down. Have you felt this? Being fine until you walked into a room and suddenly feeling heavy for no reason? Tell me in the comments. I know this feeling too well. Now let me take you back to where this may have started. For some women, high sensitivity is purely genetic. They were born this way. But for many others, it may have been shaped by childhood. Maybe you grew up in a home where you had to pay attention, where moods could shift without warning, where love didn't feel safe or stable, so you became a student of emotion. You learned to read faces like survival depended on it, because maybe it did. You learned that the tone of a voice could tell you everything. That silence could be dangerous, that knowing what someone felt before they said it might protect you. Research on childhood development suggests this may create a state called hypervigilance. Your nervous system learned to stay alert, to never fully relax, to scan every room for emotional shifts, and that wiring may have followed you into adulthood. The threat may be gone now, but your body doesn't know that. It's still watching, still waiting, still bracing for something to go wrong. There's another piece to this. Research suggests that highly sensitive people may have more reactive amygdalas. That's the part of your brain that processes emotions and detects threats. When your amygdala is more reactive, you may experience emotions more intensely. A harsh word feels like an attack. A cold look feels like rejection. A small disagreement feels like the relationship is ending. You're not being dramatic. Your brain may be processing the same events at a higher intensity. What feels small to others may feel significant to you, not because you're weak, but because your system may be calibrated to detect more. And this is where it starts to cost you. Because women who feel deeply often give deeply. You can't ignore someone else's pain. You feel it too strongly, so you help. You hold. You carry. You've become the safe place for everyone else. The one who listens without judgment. The one who's always there. The one who makes space even when she has none left. But when you're the one breaking, who do you call? When you're drowning, who notices? When your chest feels tight and your eyes sting, who holds space for you? Research on empathy fatigue suggests that people who constantly absorb and carry others' emotions may experience deep exhaustion, not the kind sleep fixes, the kind that settles into your bones. You've poured into everyone, and somewhere along the way you disappeared, not because you don't matter, but because you were taught that your job is to give, never to need. So what do you do with this wiring? You don't try to change it. You may not be able to change it, but you can learn to protect it. Research on nervous system regulation suggests that highly sensitive people may need more recovery time after stimulation. This isn't weakness. This is maintenance. Your system takes in more, so it needs more time to process and release. Solitude isn't avoidance for you. It may be medicine. Those hours alone aren't emptiness. They're how you return to yourself. And boundaries aren't cruelty. They may be the only way you get to keep being the deep-feeling woman you are without losing yourself completely. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to need things. You're allowed to stop carrying everyone else long enough to carry yourself. Here's what nobody tells sensitive women. Your depth is not a disorder. It may be one of the rarest things about you. You notice what others walk past. You feel what others numb out. You love at a frequency most people can't access. The right people won't ask you to feel less. They'll feel lucky to be loved by someone who feels so much. So let me take you back to where we started. You're walking through the world, feeling everything, carrying too much, wondering why you can't just be normal. But now maybe you understand. Your nervous system may be wired for depth. Your brain may process what others skip. Your heart may carry what others drop. That's not a flaw. That may be exactly what makes you irreplaceable. If this finally made something make sense, subscribe to Voices of the Forgotten. Like this video if you've ever been called too sensitive. Share it with a woman who needs to know she's not broken. Comment and tell me what part reached you. I read every single one. And remember this, you're not too much. You may just be more than most people know how to receive. That's their limitation, not yours. This is Voices of the Forgotten, where human behavior is explained, where patterns, emotions, and hidden motives finally come to light.